What's going on, everybody? I'm Captain RoBear, and this is Saved by the Spell Shadow Walkers, the home of live interactive D&D on the internet. What's up, guys?
Yo.
It's good to be back, man. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy.
It took me a second to realize exactly what Tyson was doing because I thought he was just reading his phone.
Oh shit, we're live.
I was the last one to wake up.
I'm gonna take a little nap.
Hard.
Nap on stream.
Hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do to get views these days. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Well met.
You know.
Beautiful. So, I imagine some of you guys have some announcements from since last week. Tyson, do you have anything for the new year?
Yeah, it's a new year. I want to say thanks to Serena for getting these sweet American red, white, and blue dice for Christmas for me.
Oh, look
They're
at
awesome.
those!
Nice.
Love them. And a coffee mug, which I don't have because it's dirty, so I used it. Also, with the start of 2020, we already got one name on the flag, the Don't Tread on Me 4x6-inch flag that's on the wall. All subs and resubs. We're filling that baby up for 2020. That's the goal. Shadow Cow was the first name on it tonight.
Why is that not behind you and very, very low? The fans want to see you bend over.
Oh, well, I moved the camera over there when I write it on there.
Oh, good,
Nice
good.
booty shot.
Shameless.
Yep. And PAX in 2 weeks. I can't wait.
Is it really in 2 weeks? Oh my god.
2 weeks. A
I
little
guess-
over.
Got so much shit to do.
2.5.
Too much shit to do. Chad, you got any announcements for the new year?
No, just playing games, Sea of Thieves, Overwatch. Played a little Smite today. Haven't played that in forever. That was fun. Excellent 2 weeks. Yeah, no. That's about it. Nothing too crazy.
Serena, you got any announcements for the new year?
No new announcements really. Oh, might be playing some Don't Starve with Grumpy Chad over there this weekend.
Oh yeah,
We'll
there's
see.
that.
Game is terrifying.
PAX in 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Maybe they'll let my bags on the airplane.
Are you flying out of Cape?
Yes, I am.
All right.
I will be carrying it on 100%. I will not be checking a bag.
A very small, sinister part of me hopes you see the same TSA agent.
If they're working security and not baggage, that will be so sweet. So sweet.
I just want you to grind on him. Like, as you go through security, just get up on him.
It's an interesting fanfic that you have.
Because he'll be tackled by security guards.
Oh, man.
TSA grind on me.
Welcome to Soul Plane.
Oh, right, Carl, you got any announcements for 2020?
I'm gonna drink more, see less people, stay inside more, and find more cats to pet.
Solid.
I will do the opposite of those things. But I also got this sweet leather-bound copy of The Lord of the Rings.
Ooh, look at that
Which is
fancy
nice.
ass shit.
Nice.
Like
Yeah.
the whole series.
Mm-hmm.
I think,
That's the
awesome.
trilogy.
Mike, I think
Yeah,
you
the
should.
trilogy.
I think you should let chat know your true skill that you learned today.
Oh, yeah, check this out. Un momento.
What's about to happen right now? What are you doing?
Carl.
The pure concern.
He's getting his GIMP mask out. Don't worry.
He's about to make Tasty Office Boy 2.0 into a musician. The only time he's ever been good at a bard skill.
The only time you've ever been. Oh, valley of plenty.
I was gonna be really sad.
That one last time. It was bad. I can't hear you right now, but it's bad.
They're talking. We can't hear you.
Beautiful.
Rob, I'd love to see the metrics over the last month on how many people have A, bought The Witcher, any of them, B, went back to it to play it, or C, started streaming it solely based off of them watching the Netflix series.
I can tell you, it superseded its max population that it ever had. It's never been more popular than this week. It has never had that many players. That is the power of putting money behind something that's creative like that. And good God, awesome. how many $15 Game of the Year editions can you sell? It was on Game Pass, but like you can get all the expansions for $15 on Xbox. I know I have mine in the top right-hand corner right now. So if you want to pick up Witcher, shameless plug. Thanks, Mike. You can do so, but it's on Game Pass for free. You can play until you want to do the expansions. Can't beat $7 a pop essentially for expansions. Steam, it's on sale as well. Easily one of the best games you'll ever pick up. Bloody Baron storyline, still probably my favorite. So good.
Absolutely.
Things you don't forget.
I want to see who they cast as that character once they get to that point. I'm really, all I think of is Robert Baratheon.
Very much Robert Baratheon. 8-Ball, you don't have to worry about disagreeing with me. They already released it. There's more people that have played Witcher this week than on its launch or any other time. They released it publicly, so it is the facts from them.
I have spoken.
I have spoken. This week for announcements over here, we have started a whole new campaign that is a spin-off of Game of Saving Throws on Friday. So you can catch me and Radio playing one-on-one D&D as we do Tormund's Quest. That is one of Hister Faust's son, Radio's Dragonborn character, on Friday nights, as we get to do some sweet prequel action and dungeon crawl through the Dragons of Icespire module. That, like all modules that I run, don't look anything like the module when you play it. So we're having a lot of fun with it. It's very, very questy. It really reminds me of starting out and playing random generic RPG. Go to town, get quests. It's fun. So we've
kill crabs.
Yep, kill crabs, come back with crabs, tell interesting stories on the in-between. So we'll be playing that one-on-one together and adding in guests as people have time or want to join us on our silly adventures, and hopefully you get caught up at some point in time to the current timeline of where Friday's at. Hopefully before that game ends. That would be really cool. So as of right now, there are 3 shows running. That starts at 10:30 p.m. CSTs on Thursday nights. That's my big announcement. Other than that, big thanks to Roll20 continuing us to sponsor us into 2020. That is the virtual tabletop that we use. It's helping play the music that both the cast hears and our lovely audience. Thank you guys for your support. We could not do it without you. D&D Beyond as well for giving us the insider access. You guys can start making characters on D&D Beyond today. If you follow that sweet link we just dropped in chat, go to dndbeyond.com/essentials. It kind of tells you what the hell D&D is, and it will really help you hold your hand as you build that first character instead of being incredibly intimidated when you crack open that player's handbook the first time and don't know where to begin. D&D Beyond will be your Sherpa.
D&D Beyond.
You can still buy the books though. They're fun to have.
Books are still sweet to have, but I never open mine anymore. It's just a really, really cool looking coffee table gift. It really is. So, without further ado, man, we're going to pick up and get back into this story where it feels like we played D&D 6 months ago. It's so weird. 1 week, not a problem. Longing for D&D. 2 weeks, did it really happen?
Hey, Rob.
How do I play?
Last time on Saved by the Spell.
See, I had forgot. We already had that sweet button. Locked into a battle with the Emperor of Mudang Dong, you guys had blissfully turned into farts and Mission Impossible your guys' way in to the Emperor's palace and finally engaged both his Chimera, the Orc Samurai Guard, and the Shadow Ninjas as you guys began one final battle for the fate of Mudang Dong. You guys were able to dispense of the Chimera, dispense of at least one Orc, and finally the Emperor before he turned into a shadow-like form and descended down in between the bamboo mats, but not before he was able to last grasp, stick one shadow-like hand up and out and latch onto Bloody Buford in an attempt to drag his unconscious body with him. Now, I should have looked at the very end of last week's episode to see if you had a turn yet. I don't know whether you need, if you had your last turn at the very end of the episode, Bloody, or if it is the beginning of your turn.
I have nothing marked on failure or success for death saving throws, so I would assume I was at the beginning now.
All right. That is how we will treat it then, my friend. All right. Top of the round. And of course the music goes out. Whoa!
Goddamn gramophone!
I didn't know they were getting frosted with a logo on the side. That's really dope.
Yeah. Pretty fucking sweet.
I think you have the only one of those, Serena. That's a one original.
Oh, look at
Saved by
that.
the Spell.
And it's mine. You can't have it. I've slobbered all over it. You don't want it anyways. It's gross.
I want it more. If you could put bathwater in that, I'd appreciate it. Thanks.
Now selling. No, I'll put
Oh.
we bathe our cats. I'll put the cat bath
Cat
in there
bath
for ya.
water. Next level, Serena.
That would
Comes
actually
with free
kill me.
cat hair. Like
Ooh.
everything I own. Free cat hair.
Serena, give me your pussy water.
I didn't say it. She did.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper to you.
That cat water would kill me though. For real.
Oh, that's good shit.
And forever quoted on the internet.
This is our life. All right, Bloody. I need you to give me a death saving throw.
With the die that Serena gave me that will not focus because my camera's amazing. That's a fail.
One death saving throw failure.
4.
Did I tell you I secretly rigged those dice to
It's not enough that I succeed. Others need to fail.
I'm going to remove the assassins from the board.
Can I roll for initiative?
You may.
Should I roll my big ball namesake dice or my teeny tiny namesake dice?
Both.
Big boy. Bigger is better. Mike.
That is 15.
Oh, we're twinsies. We can go together. Yay.
Boom. All right. Those ninja assassins have also turned back into smoke and are currently being drugged back through the mats as well. They are no longer on the initiative board. Karkid, it is your turn.
can't heal. I can't stabilize anybody because I'm not special. I'm going to stunning strike Chad's dead body.
It succeeds for once.
Let's see if I can wake him up.
I'm gonna give him rigor mortis so he doesn't go through this mat.
No.
You're gonna slowly like try to look to see if anybody's looking as you push him further down in the hole.
Just push it.
It'll be over
shove your
soon.
foot a little bit.
It's like the end of Saving Private Ryan when he's getting the knife in him.
Way to ruin the movie. I've never seen it.
Oh,
Dick.
way past spoilers. So this guy, where's my ruler? I'm gonna try and distract this guy and just go to waylay town on him since I have no, I don't even have a health pot that I can use. Yeah, so I'm gonna just attack the guy that I was going arm to arm with my bro. We're gonna use Serena's red, white, blue die.
See if it fares any better. Last time Mike did really well with the jade dice, so
That's a good roll. It's a 17 with plus 12, so 29 to hit for the first staff strike.
It doesn't hit. Yes, that hits.
Second staff strike, that's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20 will not hit.
do we still have bless?
Bless is gone.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I lost concentration. Because I figured out how concentration worked, you know, on episode 62.
Nothing new for us there.
Okay, so a miss.
I knew of it.
I was just checking my cards to see if I had anything. So the first staff strike, red, white, and blue D8. That's not very good, but it's fine. 10 plus sneak attack. Ooh, that's good. I'm just gonna get out the calc, otherwise I forget the numbers. Oh wow, I multiplied, not added.
Take it anyways. That's the damage.
It's hard.
15 points of damage with the first staff strike.
Got it.
I missed the second. I'm gonna use my bonus action. I'll make an unarmed strike with the talons. 22. I think I need 23 to hit.
I believe 22 hits.
I was gonna say I thought it was 22.
22 on the
23 for
orcs.
The big guy.
Yeah, it's 22 on the
hits,
orcs.
okay.
Mhm. You made me question myself for a second. I was like,
Well, I thought something was 23. I wasn't sure. All right, with the talons. Oh, that's decent. Another 10 points of slashing damage with the talons. And I'm going to use a key point for flurry of blows and do another strike. 22 again. I feel like it likes this area of the dice. It's been all around that area. That's still a D8. Oh, and an 8 on that, plus 5 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 points of damage on that one.
all right, another 13 points of damage.
So total was 38.
Bam. As you lay into that orc samurai with a series of blows, it has taken significant damage now, but it is still standing. armor battered and broken apart in areas, bleeding. It's still upright.
I'm gonna look at it. Come at me, bro. And I'm gonna take it 2 steps back and just do the Keanu Reeves come hither from the Matrix.
Roll a persuasion check.
Ooh. Persuasion, I'm not good at. It's a natural 11. I don't think I had. Yeah, it's just an 11. I got nothing on that.
All right.
And that's my turn. Just hoping he follows me and fucks me up a little bit.
That orc is going to see the unconscious body of Bloody
Use a
Buford.
12, Rob. Carl and I go first.
Oh, sorry, this order's out. Give me 1 second while I adjust it.
Serena, you can go before me. I have to find something.
Sorry about that. Aaron, yeah, it is your turn.
So, Araignée is going to panic a small amount, and let's see here. I don't have. Do I have a, or do I have to touch? I think I have to touch to heal.
Everyone has a 1d6 inspiration, and I have that marked on the overlay.
I am going to ignore the orky boy in front of me and rush over to Bloody Buford.
All right. Gonna forgo and take the attack of opportunity, correct?
I am.
All right. It's going to swing its katana at you.
Please miss. Probably not, though, but please do it anyways.
Good news is it is not a nat 20.
Thanks. Considering I took like 4 of those last time.
You did. I wrote it down.
It is a 27.
Yes, that hits a little bit.
All right. All right, you're gonna take 14 points of slashing damage as he strikes with his katana.
Tain't no thing. And then I am going to rush up to the dear Bloody Buford and use a arcane recovery, because I have 2. I'm gonna use 1. So I can cast heal at the 6th level. And you will get 70 points of healing, and I'm just going to wrap my arms around you and shield you with my body and try to keep you from getting pulled under, because I'm not sure how well you're being pulled under, but I'm gonna like wrap my arms around so it's more difficult at least.
All right.
Heroes never die.
It's a wonderland.
As you begin to cast your heal magic on Bloody Buford, raising him back to consciousness, your radiant energy flows around Bloody Buford's body and matches up against to where that hand is currently holding his leg. You can see the shadows whipping around Bloody Buford's leg to where that hand still has its grip. The rest of his body continuing to heal. I need you to roll. Use your, just like if you were attacking with a magic spell.
Okay.
So instead of using athletics to try to hold him, I want you to use your magic.
Ooh. So plus my spell hit, that is a 27.
27. You currently have Bloody Buford held inside of this realm. Go ahead and take all the healing that you received, Bloody.
Nice.
Not the first time I've bound him to this realm with my magic.
Such a
Teabag
Yennefer.
him.
I'm gonna look up and go. Wait, is it that time again? I don't think I can go. I'm sorry.
Most of your blood is on the floor, so I would not be surprised.
Yeah, okay. I won't take a nap.
Good news is they said the blood bleeding was internal, where it's supposed to be.
Beautiful. Last year.
One more time.
No, I get
But yes,
same time.
that ethereal shadow-like magic with the grip that the Emperor's hand on you is still attached to your leg.
I kind of get out of here.
Arinia, you can actually see it flowing brackishly through his veins as he's being held there.
Interesting.
The main.
I don't think I have a bonus action I can use. So I think that's my turn. I'm just gonna hold him.
All right. Arinia,
Only my spells.
end of your turn. Zephyr. Back out of the lamp.
Poof.
Do you make any noise or you just do that?
No, I just do that. So, I look around and I take inventory of the scene. See Bloody Buford on the ground with Aranier nearly on top of him.
For you.
And I just think, that's about right. So, since you have the mouse way over there, can you move my character over to where Aranier is?
You just did yoga.
I actually
do it.
I will
So
give
far
him.
away.
I'll give him those permissions now. All right,
You can stretch now.
you got it.
Yay. Wow.
Great. So, I am going to. Aranier, how do you look? Do you look pretty beat up?
I'm about halfway to dead. You know, just on looks.
Okay. Okay.
She's looking hot and bothered. Roughed
Probably
up.
not in the way you want.
Nope.
So, I'm gonna cast. This is difficult. I am going to. Oh, there's so many things I want to do.
Got that second turn thingy, whatever the card is.
No, I have some items, inspiration, and indomitable. I don't have second wind. I'm going to. I'm gonna use my hero point, so I can do two things. Because I would like to use two actions, please. I'm gonna run up and I am going to cast. Sacred Flame on that hand that's still wrapped around Buford.
Yes.
You have to succeed on a dexterity saving throw. You're just a hand, is that right?
Yeah, it's just a shadow hand. So I'm gonna roll that with disadvantage since it's holding on,
Okay.
and I'll public roll that. First roll. Oh,
Nice.
Heck yeah!
yeah.
You failed, bruh.
Chewing Tyson.
So you're gonna take 3d8 fancy damage.
Fancy damage.
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 8.
15. So you'll take 15 radiant damage, Lisa. And then for my second action with my hero pointy, I am going to channel divinity, and I'm going to preserve life. I can divide 50 HP among any creatures within 30 feet of me. So I need this. Nope. I need this.
By the way,
Good.
Bloody Buford, you do have a upgraded version of inspiration. You do have a D10. I don't know if you saw that in chat or not.
I did not. Thank you.
You're welcome.
50 divided by 5.
10.
10. Right.
It is. Good math there.
Oh wait,
Quick
it'd be
math.
50 divided by 6, wouldn't it?
Wait, beep bop.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's
that
5.
checks out.
I don't
Times 6.
need any. Don't use me.
Okay, I won't use you. 50 divided by 4. Someone help me with math. I don't know. Wait,
50,
here's
50 divided by 4, it's gonna be 12.5.
everyone.
I don't need any, so you can give somebody else. I got 123 of 135.
Oh, okay. So,
So probably just Clashgar, Buford, and me.
Gonna be about 16.3 repeating.
okay, Clash Guard takes 17, Buford takes 16, and Aranier takes 16.
I will happily take 16.
Yay, 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 yay. And that is all I can do. Wait. No, it's not all I can do. I have a bonus action. I'm going to summon Dora. Ah,
Dora.
I really thought you were gonna sing Dora to the tune of Baby Shark.
Dora, Dora.
Dora. I've been spending
Which
way
one
too
do
much.
I want stuck in my head? Baby Shark or toss a coin to the Witcher?
Toss a coin to your Witcher every day, twice on Tuesday.
May or may. Did you know there's a 10-hour version on YouTube of the song?
There is.
Of course there
I
is.
listened to it at work.
So
All right.
did we ever say that I could also attack on the same bonus action when I summon her? Dora?
Yes.
Then I would like to attack with Dora.
Who would you like Dora to attack?
This arc right here.
This arc?
I'm gonna attack this arc right here.
All right, roll to attack with Dora.
Oh fuck me, namesake.
That's like our catchphrase now. Don't fuck me, namesake.
Now I
18
can
plus
say,
6,
don't fuck
that's
with
a
Serena.
24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Hooray.
Fuck him up.
And... what kind of damage is... Oh, I'm using the wrong mouse.
Touch him real hard.
Okay. 1, 8, 7 plus 2, 9 force damage.
Ooh.
Does that kill him? Please tell me that kills him.
DTD for Dora.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a long time since we've had a Dora DTD. Please describe that orc boy's demise.
You fucking better believe I will. So I look over at the orc and I just hold out my hand and I summon Dora right in the space that's just right here in between his body, and she just explodes him right in half and just falls down.
Gnarly.
In half. Dead. Bleeding.
Beautiful.
Messes my friends. Well, there's the door.
Okay, that was pretty good. That's my turn.
She's coming back with a vengeance.
Don't let the Dora hit you on the way out.
Ah, that's
Oh,
a good
hey.
one. I'm so proud of you.
I've been subscribed for 14 months.
Thank you. All right. Zephyr, when you cast Sacred Flame on the hand trying to pull Bloody Buford down below with him,
See.
it releases its hold on Bloody Buford.
Fucking right.
The shadows still bleeding into his veins. We'll get to that on his turn.
Interesting.
Now, is this an STD? Because we're not near a clinic.
I got greater restoration. It's fine.
On hand, always.
Always. For the shit we get into, always.
Aaron's been taking care of that Swamp Thing's problems for the past year and a half. It's amazing what you can do with magic in D&D.
Swamp Dong never goes away, okay?
Ugh.
Can I get some? Can I get some Robons in chat? We haven't dropped any Robons in a while. All right. End of your turn, Aaron. Or I'm sorry, Zephyr.
Yes.
All right. The Orc Boys.
Are they starting? Is that one starting its turn? Would you say that's within 10 feet? Yeah, that's within 10 feet of me, right?
I think actually both of them are within 10 feet of you.
Then I will use my reaction to do Hail of Spores.
All right.
So they need to make a con save.
Is it targeting just one or anything within 10 feet?
On a creature nearby. So yeah, I would assume
This is
just
one.
one.
Okay. Which one would you
Let's
like?
choose the wounded boy. Or was this the wounded boy?
Well, now they are both at about the same. They're
I'll
both
choose the one closer to us then.
okay.
Their con is probably pretty good, but yeah, you know, hope.
Con save. $15.
He fails.
Ooh.
And so
Yeah, I rolled a 9.
Let's see. What level am I? Level 12. So that is a D8. That's 8 points of damage.
Nice.
Suck it.
Suck it.
I invite you to suck.
I fart in his general direction.
All right. A lot has transpired since I originally thought I was going to take this orc's turn. I think he is going to try to. Yeah, I think he is going to take it. He's going to take an attack of opportunity from you, Clashcar.
You have done fucked up now.
I'll be right back.
Don't fuck me, Serena. All right.
As he's going to dash to where Clashgar is at, or god damn it, where Karkid is at. I've done it now. I've done it twice between two characters.
That's going to be a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
Kiefer's real name is Kiefer, by the way. So you got all the K names.
It's going to be 21 points of damage.
Whoa!
I have that potion of strength, remember?
That's right. You're gonna cut open a large gash across the back of that orc samurai as it dashes into Tyson. With its first strike with its katana. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
It does, but I'm gonna use my counter-strike card.
All right.
It's a reaction to counter an enemy's melee attack. I must make a melee attack roll against the enemy and succeed to counter.
You gotta get higher than a 20.
What if it's a dirty 20?
If it's a dirty 20, dirty 20, then we have a roll off. Straight D20. I'm gonna roll mine on the screen. 17.
Okay, I'll do mine in chat because I can.
I can take mine and check.
Natural fucking 20.
Oh, his body even tells, or his thing even says, nice.
Rigged die. All right. All right. Go ahead and roll your attack roll as you're able to block that first katana strike with your staff. Use whatever you would like.
So with that, does that count as a crit? Like I come back with a crit hit?
Sounds right to me. Why
I
not?
like that.
Okay, I just asked you. That's the first time I've used this card. So.
I mean, why take away a 20 when it's got a 5% chance? Let it be epic.
All right.
I'm riding the orc nuts.
So with the staff, it's the D8. No, that's a 7. I'll take that. 7 plus 7 plus. What do I get for that? 8. 22 points.
Yes, chat. Clashgar still does have the radiant damage on his swords from his ancestors.
Sweet. I'll add that going forward.
Ancestors.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Tyson? What'd you get?
22 points.
DTD.
Yeah.
Go.
Well done with the Counter-Strike card.
So as he's coming in with his scimitar, I just take it. I hit it out of his hand to where it flips up in the air. Wait for it to come back down, and I just roundhouse kick it back into him, right into his head, like his own sword back into his face.
Nice.
Cooking.
Let's go. All right.
Great card, whoever gave that to me. I don't know. Got that last time.
Orc boy on the stairs is gonna run down and actually no, you didn't hit it with spores. Let's see here. Nobody else left in the room. All right, it's going to bolt and go out the door. Zephyr, you have an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
This doesn't happen to me very often, okay?
Why are you laughing like RuPaul?
We've been watching a lot of RuPaul's Drag Race. Oh, and you know what? Since I'm a warcaster, I can use my attack of opportunity to cast a spell, right?
Oh,
Yes, you can.
Are you a war caster?
Shut the fuck up.
What else war?
Hey, war.
What has law? Huh.
Ooh, what
What
should I do to him?
What has a
Go
good
to see
fall?
Star Wars.
Law. Oh. What is it good for?
Okay, so I'm gonna cast. I really want to fuck this guy up. So, I'm gonna cast. This one? This one or this one?
Oh, that one. Bottom one.
We're gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at your boy.
All right.
Whisper, whisper.
Whisper, 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 whisper.
So I whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of my choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. You have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, you take lots of psychic damage from the psychic damage I'm going to do to you.
Wisdom saving throw. Public roll coming in hot. This is a +2 for Orc Boy.
Carl, what do you whisper?
Oh, you want to? So you were entranced by my Nan Cat song.
Oh God, I wish you were gonna be like, "Hey, little mama, you sound like pussy water."
It's a melody.
You
All
could
right.
melody.
Let me whisper in the ear.
Dissonant whispers. It now has to move as far away from you as possible, correct?
Yes. And you take 4d6 psychic damage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh wait, I want to cast this at a higher level so I kill you more. Yeah, we're gonna cast it actually at the 5th level. So you'll take 7d6.
Go for it.
Sixes.
Oh, here we go.
Need more d6s?
No.
This music is perfect for this.
Cue the Final Fantasy music for Zephyr.
Magic fuckery.
That makes me think of one of those paperback paradise things. I gotta find it now. Y'all ever fuck some magic?
All right, everybody roll a d20.
29 psychic damage.
29 psychic damage.
Correct.
Serena. Can't hear you.
You said d20? 20?
18, not adding anything, right?
Yeah, not anything. 18. Clash card.
5.
17.
Chad.
2.
Tyson.
7.
Aaron Ye, you have an impenetrable card.
Nice.
So the snake will start with Aaron Ye. The next card that's not tagged to anybody will go to Mike, then Carl, then Chad, then Tyson, then me. And then start over with Aaron Ye.
I'm a snake.
A snake.
And you said
What number did you
29 points of psychic damage.
Does it kill
29
him?
points of psychic damage. Yeah.
It does not kill him as it racks his brain. Stumbling.
You're just gonna hear that forever.
This is actually really, really perfect. And I'm so glad that you've done this for me. All right. As that orc samurai stumbles out past the cherry blossom tree, racked with Nyan Cat in his mind, he tosses his helmet off, going in between the two large dragon statues, and begins to wade out into the pond.
Was there still a smoky boy in there?
And you can see as he steps foot into the pond, you can see large shadow-like arms grasp and lock on to his feet as he removes his katana and plunges it through his chest.
Sideways and down?
With the last things that are racking through his brain being Carl's Nyan Cat.
Suck it, scrub.
As he drops to his knees into the pond, you see those hands reaching up and pulling him down in to where you no longer see him.
Damn. Toss a coin to your non-cat.
All right. Back inside.
Did everything just die, or is it just?
Yeah, I turned everything down.
Oh, okay.
Just
Just
you, Tyson.
Music stopped all at the same time. I thought I went deaf or everything broke.
Clashgar.
Hello.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as a second hand shoots up and grabs onto your leg. The hand that was on Bloody Buford also places itself on your other leg. I need you to roll that wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Do we still have advantage from the hero's feast?
Yes, you would. So this will be a straight roll for him.
You can do it.
All right. Let's see which dice do I want to use. New Jade dice it is.
Come on.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, that's a 18 plus 1, 19.
As these hands latch onto your body, the rest of the group, you can see Clashgar's image begin to fade in between shadow and smokiness as he disappears.
Interesting. Interesting.
But I was next in the turn order.
Sight beyond sight.
Clashgar. You reappear in a different dimension.
Red pen, red pen, red pen.
One that does not look too unfamiliar from the kind of upside down verse. Almost like soot and ash dropping from the sky. It looks like it's the deep of night with only moon cover to be seen. You can see a large shadow form of the Emperor in front of you, as well as a smaller shadowy image that looks like the body of one of the orc samurai now forming. You look to both your left and right, and you can see the spiritual forms of both your mother and father on either side of the bridge. When you get into this realm, you look at both of your swords of vengeance, and they begin to float together as they combine into one sword and begin to manipulate themselves, as you see the spirits from either of those swords released and separated from their confinements of that object.
Dope.
They reappear as small spirits floating around your mother and your father at each side. That sword begins to manipulate into a large otachi. You have a massive two-handed katana now that comes down to a grip with a jade wolf at the edge. You already have this sword on your sheet. I added it to you before the game started.
Didn't even notice.
Secretly.
Suck it, nerd. You got weapons.
That one?
I already had my character sheet up, so I didn't refresh it.
It is a +3 greatsword.
Wow.
Wow.
With this new sword that is materialized in your hands, you are able to add your ancestors in the +3 that it has. You can transfer that to either your AC or someone else within 5 feet of you.
Dope.
So, as its natural roll, it does not have the +3 on it. You have to determine where it goes.
Okay. That is fucking cool as hell. That is awesome. I'm gonna remove these 2 great swords of vengeance.
Where do I get them?
I'll just keep them for now, yeah.
No, they're
That's
gone.
awesome.
They're not there anymore. They're out, and the spirits that were bound to those 2 swords have left your current item.
Gotta get a new sword now.
I'll bring one up for you. It's not a Odachi though.
Okay.
Can you hand me one of those,
No,
please?
they're not a great sword. Thing, I'll
Littlewish.com.
go get you one.
So
Alright.
as I appear in this other shadow world, clearly looking at my mom and dad, just well, I guess I knew it would come to this, just us and him. What say we just finally kill this bastard once and for all, shall we? And I'm going to use my boots of spring and striding and try and leap and attack him.
Is she in one of the fucking rafters? What's she doing?
Oh yeah, she's in the forge back there. She's not in this room.
All right, as you leap, we're gonna go and take a quick beverage break. So everybody get refreshers. I need to go refresh mine. I will be right back.
I want to feed my dogs, but my car's not up for a little bit, and I can hear you guys, so if you continue, it's fine.
You don't want to show me that yet?
Whip out your sword.
I'll be back.
Do you want your water?
Give me the sword.
No, you like surprises.
I do like surprises.
Give me the sword. Give me the sword. Give it. Give the sword.
Oh, by the way, you made a lot of noise in there, and everyone just could hear it.
What is she doing?
I'm gonna go get more water. I'm not gonna look. I will also get you more water.
Thank you. I'm thirsty.
I know. You're a thirsty girl.
So I went over to Carl and Mike's house a couple weeks back, and you would be surprised at the amount of sharp things they have laying around their household, like throwing stars in the bathroom, knives on bedstands, like just sharp objects everywhere. So I would not suggest breaking into their house ever, because they have plenty of sharp things to murder you. I was telling
How
everybody
loud
how
was
dangerous
it?
your house is, Carl.
Was it really that loud?
It was pretty loud. It sounded like you were crawling around in rafters or something.
No, I was trying to pull this one sword out, and a bunch of other ones fell over.
Yeah, we definitely heard it.
You know, it's whatever.
How many swords do you think you have in your house?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe at least 13.
It's ridiculous.
It's a collection.
I'll have to bring one up when I come up. I have one that's just laying in my linen thingy. Long wood covered thing.
No, peekaboo, it's not baby proof. No one has babies.
Nobody wants babies.
Nobody wants babies.
Gross.
Thank you. Hydrating is good.
Doesn't like the water. I like the H2O in the area.
Yucky carpet. That's a great name.
Are you ready?
Yucky carpet.
Yes.
Here is your +3 greatsword.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna get that one. Scott Pilgrim has used the power of love.
Oh, it's a crystal sword.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
She got this from Dragon Con.
I did. I was playing Fiona from Adventure Time, and there was a fellow Fiona who was like, I'm about to get on a plane and I can't take this sword on. They won't let me. So she was like, take it, fellow Fiona. And I was like, yes.
That's the most perfect thing that could ever happen if somebody was gonna lose their sword.
Exactly, it should go to
Oh,
another Fiona. You just drag that dog into the room with you?
He's blind.
Oh,
Whatever, Vic.
making sure.
I'm his service animal at this point.
Oh, poor puppy.
all right. Go ahead, Clash Car.
So as I make my jumping leap at the Emperor, I assume the large one is the Emperor, right?
Correct.
Okay, just making sure.
Miss.
I'm going to attack as hard as I can, so I'm going to do Great Weapon Master with my new sword.
Great sword.
Okay.
Ward.
Hard.
Where's my plus in this? Okay, it's the same as everything else. So that's going to be -5. And it's not a +3 to that, it's +3 to that. Okay. So that's going to be a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Yes!
Okay. Go with a 19. Fuck yeah. Rolled max damage, baby. So that's gonna be 6,
Plus
12, plus
your-
8, 20, plus 10 is 30, plus 3, 33. Okay, that's gonna be 33 points of damage on the first hit.
Nice.
You said you still do have the
The
blessing?
D12 Radiant. Do I still have the D12 Radiant?
Currently in this realm, you do not.
Okay, because that was on my old swords too, so.
And I didn't know since your parents and everything were kind of next to you, not.
Okay, then I'm gonna do my second attack. I'm gonna do another Great Weapon Master. It's gonna be just gonna be 18 to hit.
18 will hit. Give me the give me the total damage you do.
Okay. That's gonna be
Oof. One.
hold on.
Oh, look at.
It's gonna be 59 points of damage total between both hits.
That way, Leon. Look that way, you asshole. Sniff it.
I love him.
Leon is the best.
Oh, it's so heavy though, you fat ass.
As you strike with your new Otachi, when you jump out and you carve down the smoke form, as you can see it rupturing his body and opening up a large gash within the smoke, as your feet come down to touch into that pond, you can feel hands rising up and grasping onto your legs.
Ah, shit.
Sexy.
Currently, your movement is at half.
Hmm.
bending off these shadow-like arms that keep rasping up and grabbing onto you.
I drink a potion like the Witcher and my eyes turn black. Shit. Fuck. As a bonus action, I'm going to halberd, quarterstaff, spear, glaive. Yeah, this is none of those things.
Give them luck, Leon.
Yeah, I can't do anything else. That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Where would you like to motion your mother and father to go on your turn?
I
They
would
have
like
2 attacks
both
each.
I would like both of them to attack the smaller one. I've made it personal with the head honcho here.
All right.
I'd like them both to attack the little boy.
Your mother and father are both going to nod back at you solidarily and rush in with their spiritual weapons and begin attacking the newly formed samurai. Go ahead and roll a d20 4 times.
Oh god.
It's
It's
a-
a 4d20.
It is a +9.
Okay. First one is a 13.
21, that'll hit.
And I rolled a 3.
That will not hit.
Rolled another 3. That goes
Have
to
it.
dice jail, namesake.
Namesake.
And then the last one's gonna be a 15. Thank you, Serena.
That will
Fuck
hit.
him.
They're going to do a total of 38 points of damage as they begin to lock in combat with that orc samurai. Blades clashing against blades. It 1v2 fighting the spiritual form of your mother and father.
Can your parents die again?
We don't ask those kinds of questions.
There are worse places than death.
Fair enough, fair
Rip
enough.
them apart. Rip their spirits apart. Rip them out of existence.
All right. Whenever you actually strike the Shadow Emperor, I need you to roll a perception check.
Okay. I will do that now. That is 15 plus. That's an unnatural 20.
Clashgar, your mom gets protection.
Lol. I don't
Thank the
need
community for that troll.
I don't need any more siblings. Had enough heartbreak. It's a cruel world. Way to use protection, mother.
Gross.
I think it's beautiful your parents still make love.
It's actually a very natural thing. You humans make it weird.
Jesus, Chad. All right, what's your number? What's your perception check?
My perception check was an unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. In your head, you begin to hear whispers, almost dissonant whispers, but ones that sound like snakes.
I'm a snake.
Snake.
A snake is snake.
Interesting.
Bloody Buford,
Yo.
I need you to roll a perception check.
I was supposed to say don't fuck me, Serena, but I'd be like, well, Beautiful would say the opposite. But never mind.
Just have to be Aaron, yay, so.
That would be a natural fucking 20 on Araignée dice.
You goddamn right.
So that is a fuck. That's high. 27.
27. You can hear the whispers of snakes in your brain too, as you look down and you can see that magic still flowing through your body. A familiar sound that you haven't heard since you were back home.
We're sneaky snakes. We fucked your hometown. We're sneaky snakes.
We ate your eggs.
You now have the ability to Misty Step in between those realms, as when you close your eyes, you can actually see the battle taking place in third person. Klashgar, his parents, and the Shadow Emperor.
Fancy.
Oakley dokley, little doodle.
Doodle?
Simpsons thing.
Thanks, Ned.
All right. Lockhart's turn. Everything's kind of dispensed of here. Where did Klashgar go? Did that thing, that Emperor, take him with him? I'll hold my turn in case somebody takes massive damage. Bloody, it is your turn.
How does, I don't even know how Misty Step works. Can I take somebody with me, or is it just I blink out?
You don't know how this one works. You can
okay.
You can certainly try that though.
You can certainly try.
I will, I'll get over the intercom. Well, so I see the battlefield, and I see Klashgar fighting the Smoke Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. I'll go over the I'll go over the intercom and I'll go.
I see Klashgar. He's fighting this the Emperor, but he looks all wispy and smoky, and I think I can get to him. Hold on.
And I'll look up at Araignée and I'll give her a kiss. I hope this works. I'll grab a hold of her and I will Misty Step to that thing, since she's the only one I can reach.
I was gonna say, I was already had my arms wrapped around you, so.
You can reach Zephyr as well.
I will reach out and touch someone. And it shall be Zephyr.
All right.
I will hold one pinky out so we can pinky lock.
Bite it.
All right.
You got me fish hooked.
Why do I feel like it's the creepiest grin on your face? Exactly. Like, hurry.
Klashgar, you receive the protection spell.
Yes.
All right. As all three of you, let's see here. Let's just remove these. And we'll take Dora.
Got protection.
Oh.
I don't want your butt on my head.
I got protection.
Ew. I poked holes in it.
That sounds like a personal problem for you two.
Nah.
As you grab onto both of them and Dora, you Misty Step into the Shadow Realm, Bloody Buford. Once again, enjoying that floating ash, dark and gray version of this material realm. You guys are all three on the bridge now. That is your bonus action, Bloody Buford.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a little flavor. I stick up my tongue, taste the ash. That's a 10. I will. Let's see here. I see Clashgar fighting the smoke guy. Let's fight him as well. So we'll do sharpshooter. We'll see how that goes. Natural fucking 20.
Let's go.
Murder him.
I'm gonna roll the second one before I start adding all this fucking damage up.
You can do it damage daddy.
Sharpshooter. That is a unnatural 20. A 14 plus 6.
All right. Yes, that will hit as well.
All right, all the dice.
Daddy,
So
you don't
many
have brutal
dice.
critical, right?
Oh, I do have a card. I got a brutal critical. I do.
Finals on it.
What does that do?
You roll another damage dice.
Okay. I have.
I know it's
Yeah.
a struggle, but you got so many dice. You can do it. I believe in you.
More D6s. Okay. 66.
Oof. So rough.
I have ladylike hands, okay? I can't hold that many dice.
Thank you.
Yes, he knows it. I'm gonna lay just outside the box.
What are you doing? What are you doing? It was a trap! Ah!
Look inside. It's a man in a box.
Quit singing, I can't count my head.
Ow! Ow! Can I have my hand, please? Thank you.
Okay.
Ouch.
Alright, that's the first one. Sorry, I can't count my head. I don't know how to do it with my special head.
How much damage?
Calculating.
Recalculating.
13?
Alright, now I need to calculate it together. Do this. Oh god, how do I do it?
Struggles.
Well, it's pressure. With 2 hits, 112 points of damage.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Damage, daddy.
Hashtag damage, daddy.
That extra 20 points
Harder.
doesn't hurt from the sharpshooter. And then I had sneak attack on my critical. That didn't hurt.
As your volley of arrows strike into that Shadow Emperor's form, you can see him piercing and just exploding and dispersing that shadow smoke like magic.
I'll yell out. We met before. We will not meet again, Dick. And then that's my turn.
Rolled 19 to hunch.
There you go.
Agreed.
So does a high roll mean you resisted the hunch?
No, it's how strong the hunch is. The hunch is strong in this one.
All right. Back on the material plane.
The Emperor crits his pants. Well played, chat.
Car Kid. It is your turn.
Well, I've seen people disappear. I heard that's pretty much me and Lockhart at this point.
Yep. Yep.
Anybody care if I just take out my book and start reading?
It's the most. That's the most meta thing ever. I actually have to put. I have to put these guys all back on the board, otherwise it removes you from the turn order.
Lockhart, I'm not very magical in nature. I don't really know what to do here. Perhaps we could take up a defensive position towards the back and wait. Unless you can think of something to get us where I don't know where they went. What the fuck?
There it is. There's that what the fuck.
I'll just take 2 more steps back.
Got a kid, I have an idea, but you're probably not gonna like it.
Is there alcohol involved?
You may want to take a swig before we do it.
This is the way.
All right. I will have your action held. Araignée, back over in the Shadow Realm.
Gotta zoom out. There we go. Okay, so question. What does you said the sky was kind of cloudy? Would you call it stormy?
No, it is not stormy.
Really?
It's like stormy?
I do like stormy. Well, I'm gonna do it anyways. I am going to cast... I forgot the name of the spell. Call lightning. That's what it is.
All right. You're casting it on.
So I am casting it right here. And then it will hit within 5 feet. So it will hit both these smoky boys.
All right.
Ooh.
They need to
and
make a what saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw, which they might be kind of dexterous, but they still take damage.
14 for the Orc Samurai. And 19.
Boo. So he'll take half. Where's my D10? 6, 7, 10. That's a 0, right? Yeah. 0 is 10. 6, 7, 10, 13, 23. Oh, wait. I casted it at the 4th level, so that's another D10. 23 plus 9, 32. So the orc takes 32 lightning damage, and the samurai takes 16. The big boy.
Alright.
And then I will use my necrotic orb because I always forget to use it, and the well, actually, do they take necrotic damage? Boys probably don't.
No, they will not take necrotic damage.
That's right. Well, then never mind.
All right. As you summon your lightning from up above, and it's different when you see it inside this realm. The lightning is actually void and black as it strikes into the ground and disperses into this dark electrical energy that rise through, doing significant damage to the orc samurai to the side that's embattled with the radiant energy of Klashkar's parental ancestors. Anything else for your turn?
Nah. Maybe move there. Gonna save. Do I have anything else for bonus action? That's action.
All I can imagine is Araignée using force lightning. Unlimited power.
Yes, let the hate flow through you. I think I'm good on that note. I will be the emperor now.
No. No.
All right. Zephyr, it is your turn.
All right, all right. I'm gonna cast Guardian of Faith. Bring out my bramble pelt.
Bramble pelt.
Oh, Bramble.
And I'm gonna put it right here in front of old Clash Gizzle.
The Battle Bobcat.
The most deadly bobcat in the world.
And then cast. Make sure I keep track of my spell. And then I'm gonna use Dara.
Has anybody
Yeah.
used their inspiration yet? Okay, just want to double check. All right. Gonna send Dora over into this space.
Send it into the fray.
All right, who's Dora gonna attack?
Which one has more damage? No. I'm gonna hit the little one.
All right,
Beat up on the little guy. Yeah, you suck.
Yep.
That's a 16 plus 6 is a 22 to hit. What?
Just slap because you had to move all your Taco Bell out of the way to roll the dice. I just see all the rappers moving.
It's one rapper.
Oh, no, I thought it was more. Sorry.
One rapper. You see the judgment I get. Does 22 hit? Sorry. I'm being distracted by someone who's judging me. Get off me.
22 will hit.
Yoga. We're gonna do yoga, then we're getting Taco Bell. Shut it, Mike.
It equals out. Okay, so you're gonna take some damage. Gonna take 2 damage. Ooh, that's an 8. And another 8! Holy shit, that's max damage! 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 2 is 18 force damage.
18 force damage.
Correct.
All right. As Dora, wham, slams into the back of that Shadow Samurai as you spin around, locked into combat. Now, 4 different ways with Bramble Pelt as well. It's not looking good for him. Before the start of the Orc Samurai's turn, you guys look over towards the Shadow Emperor as he begins to refill his form after taking all of that damage. As his mouth begins to gape open, and you can slowly but surely see that ash begin to hold in place, no longer falling. As you guys go to take a breath, there is no longer any oxygen in the room.
I guess Carl's fine then.
I'm good.
Judgy.
Everyone else, you have 30 seconds
How many
to
turns
hold
is
your
it?
breath.
It was 5 rounds.
So, each note. What are you gonna say, Tyson?
I thought breath holding was like a modifier of your something. Constitution, maybe? Don't quote me on that, but...
It's quoted, don't worry.
creature can hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus its constitution modifier, minimum of 30 seconds.
Oh, minimum's 30 seconds, though.
When
All
a
right.
creature runs out of breath or is choking, it can survive for a number of rounds equal to its constitution modifier, minimum of 1 round. At the next turn, it drops to 0 and is dying. And can't regain hit points or be stabilized until it can breathe again.
The only reason I remember that is because of the wedding episode that just happened that I watched where, well, I read it for you.
Yeah.
Oh, you already ruined one movie earlier. Why not more?
I'm watching that. Don't do it.
All right. The orc is going to try to attack both of your parents, Clashgar.
Okay.
All right. First one's going to hit with a dirty 20.
Mama uses protection.
So fucking gross.
That's creepy.
All right.
She just goes.
I'll go ahead and re-roll that.
Don't worry, dear. I got you.
All right.
Jesus, what if she smoked 6 packs?
She is
Smart
smoke
shot.
at the moment.
All right.
She is smoke.
This is a +9.
Ooh.
So, as your mother tries to step in to block the attack from the Shadow Samurai Orc, it is going to strike true. And as you can see, as that katana slides into its spiritual form, you can see that smoke begin to corrupt and erode their radiant form, as almost half of her spirit is consumed by this energy. That samurai is going to spin around and attack your father, or your mother, I'm sorry. That's going to be a 27 to hit. As it strikes, it too begins to spread, halfway consuming the spirit of your mother. It's going to take a third strike at Bramble Pelt.
The first time it moves into this space, it takes an attack.
It's already in its space.
Oh.
Or starts at its turn.
All right. That's going to be a dirty 20. It does the same to Bramble Pelt's form as the katana slides into his muscular cat body. And you can see the radiance of where he normally is, where it's white light in his eyes, begins to slowly corrupt and fade as both his body is also half consumed by this shadow.
Not cool, Shadow.
I'm white knuckling this thing over here. I'm so mad.
I'll break my...
The Emperor is going to unsheath his Otachi and strike at you, Clashgar.
Bring it, bitch.
That is a 31.
All right, you brought it, bitch.
Does it hit?
The next is a 30. The third strike is a 21.
All of those hit.
I need you to make Constitution saving throw 3 times.
First one's a 25. The second one is going to be a 17. And the last one's going to be an unnatural 20.
All right. You're going to take 57 points of slashing damage You're going to take 24 points of necrotic damage. As your body, 24 points of necrotic.
Oh my god.
As that shadow begins to creep out of your wounds and begin to consume into your body. Not halfway, more about 25-30% from the strike of those wounds. In your ears, you can hear the hiss of snakes louder.
Snakes. We're snakes.
As you hear these snakes, whispers, take our power. Receive the boon. Take our power. The Emperor will stay locked into combat with you, Clashgar.
They're putting holes. Don't do it.
Yeah, it didn't work out so great last time, you know, for Buford. But I mean, maybe Buford did it wrong, so.
Probably. Yeah, Tim would do it again though.
Okay.
All right. What would you like to do, Clashgar?
I would like to rage.
You've been raging for a long time.
Yes, I'd like to rage again.
That Viagra pill, you're at that 4-hour mark where you need to see a doctor.
I am marking off my other rage. It's been a while. I am going to Great Weapon Master attack the shadow, and to the hissing, I just say mentally, at least internally, just I make no pacts. No pacts with anything I can't see, especially in Shadow Realms. And I'm gonna try and just like shake off the hissing. I'm pretty sure, as Clashgar, I'm pretty sure that the hissing is coming from the Emperor, or at least that's what he would think. He thinks it's a trick.
The hissing is not coming from the Emperor.
And Clashgar would know that.
Yeah, it's not emanating from him at all.
Okay. I would say he still doesn't. Clashgar wouldn't trust it. I don't think. Actually, wait a second.
Would Clashgar trust it?
No, I have something.
Oh.
As a bonus action, I want to try and detect thoughts with my Medallion of Thoughts. I can use a 1 action, expend 1 charge to cast Detect Thoughts spell. I would like to detect thoughts and just see if there's anything nearby that I would deem like where it's coming from, if that's possible. Unless I have to target something I can see. I don't know.
Detect thoughts.
Dawn, thoughts?
Different kind of spell. You can also use a spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures that you cannot see. When you cast this spell, or as your action during the duration, you can search the thoughts of 30 feet around you. Spell can penetrate barriers, but 2 feet of rock, 2 inches of metal, yada, yada, yada. You can't detect a creature with an intelligence of 3 or lower.
I'm a fish.
I cannot detect myself.
Casca, take our power.
It's just telepathic slugs.
It's
Just on the ground.
we'll use that in the Spelljammer campaign. when we're going officially Guardians of the Galaxy style. Little spores of slugs, take our power. What? Slime each other?
Ooh.
All right, that puts a spin on, I think, 30 feet.
That's what it says.
Give me 1 second here.
Didn't expect a spell from the barbarian. Pull the old switcheroo on you.
I mean,
Isn't rage a spell, technically?
and isn't no protection a spell?
Yeah, I mean,
They are not spells. They are actions.
It walks the
They are
line.
feats. They are feats.
I'm technically correct, which is the best kind of correct. I've been on the forums for years.
Jeremy Crawford said so, okay?
Me and JC go way back.
You can see, after you cast this spell, 2 large spiritual forms of Yanti snake men on either side whispering into the Emperor's ear the same way that you hear the whispers.
Oh. Definitely ignoring that. That just broods evil. Like that. I'm not taking advice or power from big snake boys. I need more protection. And then if I can still, I would like to take another swing at the Emperor.
Let's do that.
I used a bonus action. Or I guess I used an action for the thoughts thing. So I guess that's my turn.
What was detect thoughts? What did you use?
It was detect thoughts was an action.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't really have anything for a bonus action.
All right. Oh shit, Tyson's not here.
No, I'm here.
All right.
Just out of frame. Always.
I guess
feed the dogs again?
on my turn as a free action, I'm just gonna yell out, "Snakes! There are large snakes in the pond. Beware, they're trying to trick you into doing something." Mom, Dad, avoid the snakes. I hate that this sword is pink. I hate this so much.
You like that sword?
I like the sword.
Awesome.
It doesn't fit my character motif.
Got a kid.
Crystal sword.
I saw that samurai orc take a dive into that pond. If that'll reach where our friend's at, I'm prepared to do it.
Do we have to stab ourselves?
I'm certainly not gonna stab myself, but I'm gonna go into that pond.
Well, I've followed you into worse places. Worst case, I just get a little wet.
So
All
I
right.
feel like that's among the best case. Worst case is it like dissolves you.
Oh, can I move this round?
100%. I held your action
Okay.
last turn.
Then yeah, I'd swan dive into that bitch with you.
All right.
Break your neck.
Bird dive.
As we both wade into this pond. It's a little cold, isn't it? Oh. It feels like we're walking into gumbo next to the Mississippi River. As each step that we take, we go in a little bit deeper. Well, I do. You just dive headfirst into it. It's like hitting a trampoline at full speed. You just bend into this before you're stuck and suspended. As you feel arms wrap up and around you over the top, pulling you into this. It's like we're suffocating into just a shelf of mud. Oh shit.
So at that point, he knew he fucked up.
Oh, that's too zoomed out.
Get back. Too soon.
There we go. As we both come through this form, slowly emerging up in the pond, just completely covered with ichor, both of our legs are actually totally held in place right now by these shadow hands.
Ah, Gargets, Laggards, where did you come from? Ah, you are disgusting. Wait, can you guys do that here? I thought we didn't have air here.
Well, we're gonna find out real hard as we expunge our lungs.
There are snakes, look out.
My eyeballs begin to bulge like Total Recall. We do not see the snakes. The only person that can see the snakes are Clash Car.
Oh good, I sound like a crazy person again.
Yeah,
I mean,
didn't take long for us to make you out to be crazy again.
Every time I've been right though.
yeah, at least, you know, we've seen your ancestors now after you claim to have seen them.
I had to dash to get here, so that's the end of my turn. Top of the round for Bloody Buford. You guys want to go take a quick bathroom break, refill your beverage? We'll start the top of the round when you get back.
Perfect.
Sorry guys, that dice is being a hardcore asshole to you guys out there.
It really is tonight.
It's fucking brutal, man. But it is also rolled every time I've public rolled it. It has also been shit. Which has been in your advantage at least.
True.
God! Brutal! Carl, it's good to have you back for a game. We missed your dying cat spells.
Yeah, things were getting real crazy. They're still crazy. It sucks being so busy.
Name of the game, at least we get some time with you outside the lamp. Sometimes I just want to join you in the lamp.
It's nice to be away from everyone.
I wish I had a lamp with fucking hammocks and fucking cat pillows. That'd be the shit.
Amazing. Oh my god, absolutely. Did you have a nice Christmas and stuff?
I did. The holidays have actually been super normal, and it's been awesome because we just do what we normally do, which is great. And that's been fucking great, man. All right, we're at 100 cards. Gotcha. I'll be right back, guys.
100 cards.
Come on.
name?
This is Raven.
Hi, Raven.
She's a little spooky. We stole her from a campground that she was a stray at.
Ah.
Who all in chat's going to PAX in 2.5 weeks? Who do I get to take pictures with? Creepy, awkward pictures to put on Twitter.
I'm going to PAX.
I know you
I'm
are.
also going to PAX. Chad's going to PAX. Chad's going to PAX.
With the Miss
Chad's
South.
going to PAX.
You're going to PAX.
Willingly or unwilling. Ow!
Good. Good.
What are you doing, you asshole?
Good. Get her.
Stay
what?
alone.
At this point, Chad going to South is just like asking for rain on our parade every day because he's just Debbie Downer.
I think the convention's inside.
Both Peekaboo.
We're doing shots at PAX. I don't know about that. I like to cry when I get drunk.
Do you still cry?
Do I still cry? If I get hammered drunk, I do. I still bawl my eyes out.
If I'm doing shots at PAX, you'll get to see the lovely color change firsthand.
I've seen the color change.
That's not pretty.
Serena goes from pale white to double red.
I just get bloodshot. It's great.
Cat just needs your last Pixel Store reference. No, Chad is not the I love you guy. Chad is the... Yeah, I won't even say what I talked about.
I don't know. The Chad that I saw that one time was like, I love you guys so much.
When did you see me do that?
That video you showed us.
Oh no, I was... That right there was me saying I'm gonna throw up. I
Oh.
love you.
I thought you were... Never mind.
No, that is me going, if I speak right now, I will throw up. And I need to throw up.
You're a butthole.
Nope, you're a
Nobody
butthole.
wants your forced love.
I don't know, I might. Of course, it'd be the other way around. I would force my love on Leon.
Yeah.
You will take my love.
Kitty dub. Although you can't really tell that well because they're both black.
I don't see through that filter.
Meet you. It's more just doing anything, Estenial. I'm not a big fan of doing anything ever.
Now you're sounding like me.
No, I don't have a problem like you don't mind doing like games and stuff. I'm in the mood right now where I'm like, I just want to sit and stare at the ceiling.
Oh,
But if you stare at the
thank you.
ceiling, then the, existential crisis sets in. And I don't
It already
like
has.
I don't like that. Must keep everything busy.
Your stream titles are always eye-catching and riveting stuff.
Yep.
Yep. Guess we're doing this.
My personal favorite. Okay.
Richter's sleep stream. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why over promise the hype when I bring none?
So self-deprecating.
Rename you to Nancy.
You know,
You're just
misery
negative
loves
Nancy.
company.
I guess people show up.
I do.
I do.
And yet you throw a fit that I haven't hung out with you recently.
Chad, for your own stream, you sound like that employee that just like is over it. You're just like a guy trying to sell cars. Like, yeah, man, look, it's the price tag's on the thing. Do you want here are the keys? Just fucking take it. Like,
Yep.
I don't even. It's got tires on it, man. What do you want? What?
Welcome to the real me. I don't know what you want.
It is incredibly charming, and I don't know. It shouldn't be, but it is.
It isn't. You're just weird.
So
This is not Southwest. Sorry.
I want you to go ahead
Happy purr.
and roll a D10. Carl, you haven't got to roll one of these in a while.
What does a D10 look like? All right, it's the percentage dice.
Tell us about the war, Papa.
That's a 2. Or 20, depending on which one you like better.
This has never happened before.
Ooh, I like new things.
All right. Bloody Buford,
Yo.
the start of your turn, I need you to roll a 1d10.
I'm more that can't tell that the
So Carl's roll is redeeming the wild magic from the 100 cards redeemed.
that is a 3.
My right leg. I love her. She looks so
Oh,
She's not. She's purring. That's just her face.
what an
bad. I know, it's just
adorable
her face,
cat.
That's why I love her.
Stealth kitty.
Are you a WoW hunter? And did you just freaking get a panther for your cat?
For real.
Pretty much. I lured her out of the forest.
Carl, you have an impenetrable spell.
Mike would beg to differ.
No, I think you
I
agree with
wouldn't.
it.
All right,
Yeah, that's about right.
Bloody Buford,
Yo.
as you look down at your body as it begins to swirl with smoke, on your bonus actions, you can teleport up to 20 feet unimpeded. As this magic begins to squirm around your body, Carl's 2 roll and my double 0, every single turn at the beginning of the turn, we are rolling on the wild magic table
That's exciting.
until combat is over.
That is
That's exciting.
chaos.
Yay.
Pure
This a lot.
fucking chaos.
Hey Rob, I look down, I find a deck of many things, and I dump it out.
Any new
Pretty much.
watchers here, welcome to the fucking show.
Yeah.
God.
We've never had a 2 before.
That's crazy. That is crazy,
All
crazy,
right.
crazy.
Flashcard, it's your turn. Or, goddamn it, Bloody Buford, it's your turn.
Sure.
I don't see the snake boys, right?
You hear them, and you know that they are there from your background.
Buford, do you remember us? We're the sneaky snakes. We're the sneaky snakes.
You sound just like them. Oh God. All right, I'm gonna have to do a bonus action to see if I see the sneaky snakes. I have to do that. If I hear them and I know they're there.
Let's see here. What shall I have you use to detect them? What kind of different sights do you have?
I have. Where's the button? Where's the button? I have dark vision. I have. Let's see here, feats and traits. Yeah, umbral sight is gain dark vision out to 60 feet.
They're not your preferred thingy, are they? That's me, right?
Monstrosities and celestials are my favorite enemies.
Can you detect them easier or anything, or are they
Go-
just your...
Go ahead and just roll that perception check bonus.
Okay, yeah, I rolled it just thing. I got a 24
24.
with my special goggles that I have. Eyes of the eagle.
Your special eyes.
While you cannot see their actual body, I'm gonna rule it that you kind of see the displacement, kind of like the Predator.
Yeah.
You can make out the outlines of their bodies on either side of the Shadow Emperor, and you can tell that the source of the whispers within your head are coming from that way.
Okay. Well, knowing that, at 3rd level, I'm going to cast Spike Growth. It's a 20-foot radius centered on the Emperor. The area becomes difficult to terrain during the duration. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing for every 5 feet it travels. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom perception check to recognize that it's hazardous terrain before entering in.
What do you want this to look like, Bloody?
It's let's see here. It's gonna look like a swamp. It's gonna look just swampy as shit. You know, that like you're walking through Mingo State Park, where it's just that nasty, like brown, muddy water. You got some cattails growing up out of it. You got I don't know. We don't have cypress trees here, but
Thorn bushes, locust trees with thorns coming out of it.
Yeah.
Big tall grass with Pokemon in it. I'm going with tall grass.
All right.
Strange Pokemon to go.
It's so quiet on your side, Tyson. It's sad. What else would you like to do with your turn, Bloody?
That is an action. Do I still get... No, I think I have to actually make an attack, not a spell attack. That's not even a spell attack, that's a spell... I don't even know how you call that. So I couldn't do a bonus action and shoot my crossbow, right? It had to be an attack, or an attack action.
I thought you already used your bonus action.
Oh, I guess I did. I did perception.
Could I move?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the broom out, and I'm gonna hop on the broom, and I will move.
Wait, can you teleport?
As a bonus action, though. I've already used a bonus action, but I have a broom.
Just whipping his broom out.
I will move right above this tree, and I'll get over the intercom and.
Last course, right? Those slippery assholes. John T, I think you're here. Be careful. Put some spikes down. Don't go near the Emperor.
That's all I got.
Too late.
I don't think you take the damage, though. I want to make sure. Me does it say you don't? It's just 2d4.
Yeah, that's still... I'm in a rough way at the moment.
Well, might be yo.
Nah, it's all good.
Spell is spiked growth, correct?
Yeah, spike growth.
I know.
Actually, I'll...
Spike growth. You got 2d4 piercing damage. Yeah, that's across the board.
Yeah.
Got it.
Just don't move. If you don't move, you're good. You're
It's not when they start their turn there?
No, it's just a movement. If they walk in or if they move in it. When a creature moves into or within the area.
And that was a 20-foot radius from the Emperor?
Yep.
basically this entire area?
Yep. Well, I mean, I'll scoot it back to where it's stopping at Zephyr.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
We're literally playing Snake.
I was doing a radius around it.
It's beautiful.
I forgot that was showing up on everyone else's screen as well. I was honestly trying to just map it in my head.
Hey, I dig it.
Sorry.
If you want to actually draw it, be my guest.
Oh, I'm good.
I'm good. No, I just draw dicks and irrelevant things. I don't actually want to contribute to the map.
I put Clash
Hey,
Star was here.
I feel some of those penises have definitely contributed to the map, okay?
I take it back. The dick is totally contributed.
I played the long con on that Clash Star was here on that one
That
sky
was
map.
so good.
6 months in the waiting.
The expert long con. Car Kid, it is your turn.
So I'm assuming I can't breathe. Like we got out of the water.
Yeah, it's hitting hard.
So I immediately just feel the non-oxidated air and just kind of clench up, hold whatever oxygen I have left in my body. I kind of do a quick surroundings check.
Roll perception.
Yeah, all right, I'll do that. That makes more sense because I'm coming in a new area out of the mud. Like I don't know what the fuck's going on. 22.
Mm. 22.
Maybe I'm looking for Clashgar because I saw he was the first to go. He was my main focus.
You can see him underneath the bridge. You can see the swamp and brambles that are everywhere. You can see Car Kid's ancestors locked into a battle with the Shadow Samurai. You can see Dora hanging up over by the side of the Emperor.
Quick glance. Yeah, I see this. Emperor's first. I'm just gonna pull out the bow and let 2 arrows fly, fucking Robin Hood style, but notch them both, and just let them both go. Don't fuck me, Serena. That's not bad for the first one.
Serena muted up there just goes, no.
24 for the first shot. Second arrow is gonna hit that 28. Two arrows.
Those will both hit.
All right. Short bow. Oh, it's a D6. I don't get the D8 like I do the other ones. It's fine. Ooh, crappy fucking arrow rolls too. 4 plus 6 plus 2 plus 6 plus. I'm assuming I get sneak attack from somebody around there.
Yeah, there's a lot of chaos. Oh shit! And by the way, you need to roll that D10 at the start of your turn as well.
Oh yeah, wild magic, fireball.
No.
The D10, I rolled a 4.
Let me look at that right now. All right, Continue.
Okay, so that was 21 points, 2 arrows. And what's the Emperor look like right now? It's still like shadowy, kind of.
Still shadowy. As the arrows, burrow in, it displaces the form as it kind of fades back in.
Okay, seeing that, I'm gonna kind of hop in the air and fly punch, like try to just Superman punch through him for my bonus strike talons. Just Superman style. Natural 13 with my plus 9, 22.
22 will hit.
Sweet. That's a Talon strike. That's a 6 plus 5. 11 points on that guy.
By the way, give me a dexterity saving throw to remove the grasp of those hands that were on your feet.
Oh, yeah. Natural 20. Let's fucking go.
Nat 20's in the chat.
Red, white, and blue. Your dice been pretty good tonight, Serena.
I did that on purpose. I have complete control over that.
It does appear to roll more of the red side than the blue side. Maybe the red die weighs more. I don't know. But yeah.
I didn't test him.
She only cursed them.
I think that was 11 points of Talon damage is what I said. So what happens as I Superman punch fly through that? Do I get stuck? Do I make it through?
No, you go all the way through its body.
Okay, cool.
And as you do, I mean, it applies the damage. Totally applies the damage, but you just fly through that mass from the Emperor.
All right. I'm gonna use another key point since I flew through him. As I fly through him and hit him, can I just kind of use my wings and flare my wings out to try to disperse his body even more for like a wing attack?
What are you, a Pidgey?
Be gone, bot.
Go away. He's a man of God. Fuck you, TikTok.
I'm glad you know what that is.
only because of that shit ass app.
It's more of just like a flavorful, unarmed strike.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna do it. 7 plus 9. I might use so that's a 16. I'll use my D6 for inspiration. So it was a 7 plus 9. That was 16, so 19, which probably is not gonna do it.
19 will hit.
Oh, 19 hits here. Sweet. So just another unarmored strike. That's fine. Another 10 points of damage as I come through with a Superman punch and then open up both the wings right as I fly through and just try to disperse the smoky. And then as I do, I just fly straight up into the air. Did it take any movement to bust out of the hold with that nat 20 to break free?
Nope, did not take any movement.
Okay. So I fly 25 feet straight at him, and then we'll say I go 15 feet above him, just looking down over the crowd. And that is it's my turn. I don't talk.
Wow. Okay.
So you think.
Oh, that's right. We can't breathe. I was like,
How are you flying if there's no air? Someone
this is
call the
D&D,
science.
okay? We don't follow real world physics.
So, at the end of you Supermaning, a portal opens up with fireflies in an image of the Feywild.
What?
As out of that portal comes a familiar looking unicorn, which you haven't seen in a very, very long time. As you can see, a satyr on the back of that unicorn.
Can you blow that up so we can see his beautiful face?
Oh, I will.
Oh my god.
And on the back of that unicorn as well is a small female cloud giant child.
That's a small female cloud.
I don't have a
Imagination.
I don't have in this campaign those tokens.
I know which one it is. Too.
Yeah. You know which one it is, and I do not have that token. We gotta use what we got. That is the token that Kristen made for me in Friday's campaign. You have not seen Chikios since your battle inside the sewers below Skyguard. With wild magic, as you rip from the Feywild, Chikios and a small cloud giant child racing on the back of a unicorn appears in the middle of your shadow realm. Malaka!
Take 2d4.
You have to roll. You have to roll a 47 to recreate this moment. That's beautiful.
Good God.
What are we doing here? Oh, look, it's you again. But apparently you need my help again. Chikios can provide.
Wait, can you say that with there no air in the air?
Well, it's quickly going to go away. Oh, this is horrible. Why have I come here? You need to hold your breath.
Cloud Giant's like, I'm a Cloud Giant.
Bitch, why did you bring me here? All right. They're on the board. Aaron Ye, it is your turn.
I don't think I can do my lightning now without frying Pidgey over here, so...
Oh, Rob, you're still super zoomed in.
I know.
Okay, making sure.
Let's try something else then. I don't have a lot of spells left. Why do I have so much AoE?
Remember Fireball Queen? That's what you wanted.
That was my other character. Thank you.
You still for Fireball in your sleep. Reese told me.
I do cast Fireball in my sleep. I will go ahead and... If I attack the area, like if I attacked here, would I hit the snaky boys? Or since I can't see them, I won't hit them?
Yeah, you don't know the where the snaky boys are at.
I did yell out they were on each side of them.
Oh, okay. You yelled that out.
Yeah.
Then yeah, it would be it's like the predators on either side.
Okay, so yeah, I'll do my lightning here then, so it hits these two. So they both need to make a con save. Por favor. One,
Back in snakes.
10, 17, 22.
8 on the first, 16 on the second.
Meets. So succeeds. So the first fail takes 22 points of lightning damage.
All right, that'll be the one furthest to the left.
The Shadow Emperor then, I guess. And then the Yuan-Ti who saved would take half, which would be 11. And God, I wish I had more bonus actions. I'm going to bonus action squint really hard to see if I can see the Yuan-Ti any better. I'll use my special eyes.
Specialized.
My brand!
What are you gonna try to use?
Can I do an Arcana check maybe to see if I can see if there's what magic they're using in that area to see where the magic's coming from?
I'm not sure what you want by you want to see where the magic's coming from.
Let me see here. I guess that wouldn't be. That would be more to check what magic they're using. I guess just a perception check then.
And you know the general area that they're in, you just can't see them.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, you don't have to use it. Like, you know the area that they're in, you can target that area. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reveal anything else to you within that skill set. So, if you want to use your bonus action for something else, do go ahead. Because I don't think there's anything else I can quite reveal to you just on a perception.
Question then, can I use my healing fairy butt bidet since I technically didn't cast a spell? It was already cast. It's just concentration.
Excuse me, what do you want to do again?
My fairy necklace that I have. I don't ever use it because I can't cast a spell as a bonus action if I've already cast a spell and I'm a spellcaster.
Yeah.
But I cast the spell last turn, it's just concentration. So since I technically didn't cast a spell, can I use it?
My mind just exploded. I'm sorry. So you want to use this? You want to use this magic item that you have, and that
it's a bonus action.
As a bonus action, and you have a bonus action free, correct?
Yes.
Then you can use that item.
Okay. So I will cast it and place that healing fairy bidet right underneath Flashstar.
Yes.
So you, sir.
I'm so filthy with damage.
You, sir, gain, how much was it?
The 1d6 at the start of his turn.
Yes. Yeah, 1d6.
Day of healing.
Yeah, from ages ago. I think the last time I used it was in the ninja attack way back when. Maybe?
We learned this move from Cheekios.
You actually did.
We did.
Yep. You have learned so well.
Except they're, it's like a fountain of spiders though, so you have spiders,
Sorry, I already pulling up the face circle.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. I was just describing it for Mike, so he knows that Flashgar feels little spiders just all up him, healing him.
At this point, I mean, what does death feel like?
All right. End of your turn. Zephyr's turn.
Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
Tidal
Those
wave.
two shroudy boys are still within the area of Bramble Pelt. So
Time for some radiant damage.
time for some radiant fancy damage.
Pretty much every one of them except for the Yanti on the right.
Wait.
Although, does he have a reach of 10 feet? Question mark?
What?
What's the
Is his
radius
reach
on
5 or
Brett?
10 feet?
What's this? The range is 30 feet.
10 feet.
10
I
feet
cast
for
it.
his hit?
Within 10 feet of the Guardian.
Yeah, so that all of them are in there then.
Yeah, it's gonna get all of them. All right.
Okay, awesome. So they each need to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I'm gonna roll it in groups. One for the shadow group, that's an 8. They're gonna fail. One for the Yanti, that's a 9. They will also fail.
Everybody
Okay.
fail.
They each take 20 radiant damage.
As Bramble Pelt goes fucking ham. Just straight up like Conan the Barbarian, like at the very beginning, like straight fucking sword up over the top. Wings sprout out the back of Bramble Pelt. Starts pulling off Witcher moves, somersaults, slicing the shit out of everything around him. Just a good old fashioned like Narnia Aslan roar at the end of it
Wait,
for good measure. What was that? What was that total? You said 28?
20 each. But
20
he
each.
disappears after the third hit. He can only do 60 damage before he vanishes.
In this case, I'm going to apply it to all 4 of them before he vanishes.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Rob, I forgot to do my wild magic too.
Oh shit! Yeah, go ahead and roll that wild magic. Thank you for remembering.
Where's the gramophone?
All right.
Oh, there's nothing playing. Okay. I thought I was losing my fucking mind.
Goddamn gramophone.
Goddamn gramophone.
Ah, there it is.
Well, chat, your dice may have sucked tonight, but you get your fucking money's worth on that 100 card redeem. That's for damn sure. All right, what's your number?
8.
Aranier, where you stand, your image begins to shimmer as you produce a duplicate of yourself. Anything that tries to attack you has disadvantage.
Nice.
We both look over at Buford and just.
Oh God! I didn't understand the lore implications.
Yep.
How long does it last? We need to know how long it lasts.
Hopefully long enough.
This is for science.
I got it. I'll have to borrow
It is
her
for
coin
science
of-
because
of
Mike is
sexy
writing it
babies.
down. It's not science unless you write it down.
Giggity, 1 minute.
That's all I need.
30 seconds. No oxygen.
It will 100% be combat rolls.
Oh my God. This is our life. All right, Zephyr, go ahead and roll yours.
I rolled a double 0.
Double 0.
I'm using my percentage dice, so it's just a reg 0.
That'd be a 10.
Yeah, it's a 10.
That's 10.
And it's a 10.
A fucking 10!
Oh, snap. Zephyr, both of the Yuan-Ti that are on either side
Die.
begin to fully take form as you can see them now. Not just a displacement of space. You can fully see these snakes whispering into the ear of the Emperor.
Everybody or just Zeph?
Just Zeph.
She got that fairy fire.
Blatchkar's right. There are giant snakes.
I'm not crazy.
I didn't say that. Okay, so that was Bramblepelt's turn.
Am I the only one that just kind of imagines hiss from Robin Hood? Like,
Yes.
sir, sir,
Be gone, long one.
hiss, stop hissing in my ear.
All right.
Okay, so for my turn, I am. I usually go into my turn with a plan, and then I look at my other spells, and I'm like, well, you guys probably need to breathe. I'm gonna cast.
I feel like that was in character. Because
Yeah.
you don't need to breathe. You're
I
like,
don't
oh, you
need to
guys
breathe.
probably need to breathe.
You guys need to breathe. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic at the 4th level. And it says, whenever you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, you automatically end the effects of the spell on the target if the spell's level is equal to or less than the level of the spell slot you used. And I'm trying to end the air pollution, or the no air, bad oxygen, no breathe effect.
Good description.
And you're going to try to do this with what again?
Dispel Magic.
Okay. You could certainly try.
Okay.
Dispel Magic. Give me 1 second here. I'm sure I got to give you a DC.
Well, it says whenever I cast a spell with 4th level or higher, I automatically end the spell if that spell's level is equal to or less than the level of the spell slot I used. I used a 4th level spell.
All right. Here's how we're going to do it.
Okay.
We're going to roll 2 d20s. Straight up.
Okay.
I'm going to public roll mine right now.
Oh boy.
It's 10.
Tatum.
Oh, mine's a 13. Oh.
Hey, all right.
The beautiful number 13.
All right. As you cast Dispel Magic, the ash begins to fall and drop again. The Emperor's mouth begins to close as he stops sucking all of the air outside of the room as everybody gasps and breathes in deep.
Fantastic. Breathe, my friends. And then I'm going to, for my bonus action, I'm going to use Dora to. I'm going to hit one of the Yuan-Ti, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm going to smack the one that is right there next to
Left or right?
Dora.
Dora?
Left.
Okay, got it.
Oh, okay. Thanks, namesake. That's. I keep trying to use that mouse for this computer. Okay, good. So, plus 6, 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Awesome.
Channel non-care.
15 points of force damage.
Nice.
$15 points of force damage as Dora drops over the top,
Bad snake.
smashing into it.
Drop top.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that was my action and bonus action and Bramble Pelt's action, so good.
All right. The samurai orc is going to come back around. Hold on here. Did we not, Clashcar, on your turn, did we not roll your mother and father?
They were going on my turn.
Yeah, I feel like did we miss them? Did we miss them once?
I don't think so.
I thought they've only attacked once.
Yeah, they've only attacked once.
And you've attacked twice, right?
Yes.
So yeah, we missed them.
Yeah,
I think it's because I didn't attack last time because I used a spell, which is crazy.
That's right. Okay, you still need to have them attack. Go ahead and roll a d20 4 times.
Okay. I rolled a 10.
19. That'll hit.
Okay. Second one is a 17.
17. That will hit.
Third one is a 12.
That will not hit.
Fourth one's a 13.
That one will hit. So 3 hits. It's going to be 36 points of radiant damage. That samurai is not looking good. Definitely appearing on death's door. It's even though they have that shadow splaying through their body, they're still hacking and attacking with axes, locked into combat with them to the death. I'm gonna public roll. First shot against your father. That will be a 15. That's gonna hit. Second shot against your mother.
Oh gosh.
He's using protection. He has it.
Who has protection?
Flashcar's my dad. Third person.
Who gave? All I have was your mother having protection.
He got it. I don't know who got it for me. Your dad has protection still. Who got that for me in chat? I wrote it down.
Somebody. I just remember having it for your mother, but yeah,
it was right after the break.
Since saying it, so it indeed true. All right.
I have spoken.
Welcome to Sin City, motherfucker.
All right.
Thanks, chat. A court of my peers has deemed it so. Take away the 0.
All right.
Sad music time.
Oh, jeez.
It's not. You misread this track all the time. It just starts off that way.
To me.
It just starts off that way, just because it's isolated piano. But
That's
it's a good track.
Victory, chat. That's victory for this dice being so shitty.
It's a turn for what almost sounds like something bad's about to happen. All right, so it's only going to land 1 of 3 of those hits coming across. It's going to find purchase on your father.
I think maybe we've had it played during a lot of tense, sad, possibly sad moments.
Buford almost dies every episode, so.
No, this is actually, you'll recognize the piece. As that samurai finds purchase on your father, Clashcar, you can see that shadow form begin to spread throughout its body. and begin to take over most of its spirit. Using my reaction, Chikios is going to run across with his unicorn and grab hold of both your mother and your father, taking their hands and ripping out the other side of a portal back into the Feywild as they disappear off of this plane.
Well, shit.
Well, it's good though, right? They're in the Feywild.
Yeah,
It is the Feywild.
but my parents have been stolen from me again. Thank you, random satyr.
He can't be bleat. It's part of the Witcher song too, okay?
It is.
It's my favorite part. I cracked up when I heard it. I was like, he said the pun!
Glashgar, in the back of your mind, you can hear a voice. Don't worry. They will be okay. I will get them to safety. It is not worth losing your mother and your father.
Thank you, Chikios. Not only for that, but for this healing bidet trick as well.
It feels good, I know.
Take care
A little
of them.
tickly.
They should be on all toilets.
You take care of them. I will come to find them.
You will know where to find them.
Safe travels, friend.
And just as that moment comes to an end, you feel the blade coming straight towards you as the Emperor swings again. First one is a 19 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Next one is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
How you doing, buddy?
The third is a 31 to hit.
Oh, it doesn't hit. It hit so hard that it glitched and it actually just missed. They
Bless
all
you.
hit. Under.
You're gonna take 57 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Multiple things are about to happen. I go down to 0. But, thank you to my notes, I have Death Ward from Zephyr. It lasted 8 hours from when we first started.
You
This
also
card-
have
Yeah.
another card.
Yes, I have, where is it? Strength Before Death. And so I'm gonna do Strength Before Death, and then I guess the effects of Death Ward will kick in? Okay. So Strength Before Death, that is, let me look at that exact verbiage. Oh my god, it's so small. You take damage to 0, you can use your reaction to delay falling unconscious, and you can immediately take an extra turn, interrupting their current turn. Yes, I would like to do that.
Does that mean he gets, since he's taking a turn, does he get the healing?
At the beginning of his turn, he would have got the healing. But
So I'm going to take a turn right now and use that card.
So since he's taking a turn,
no,
then
no, it does not. It'll have to be his regular turn.
No, I didn't think
No.
you would heal me, because
No,
that's...
it's his regular turn. Good try, though.
How can
Good try.
we break this game?
Yeah. In the verbiage,
well, I didn't know.
in the verbiage, it probably would work, but no, it's not until his actual turn.
I didn't know too, because then how that would mess up, since technically it would heal him above it, but
No, don't worry about it. It doesn't work until it's his actual turn. All right, So I need to know how many points did you have? Because this is going to affect this turn because you're interrupting it with yours.
I had 18 health points.
You had 18 health points. So the first strike is going to drop you. You're going to interrupt before the second strike.
Yes.
That's key to where this lands, depending on what you do in your turn.
Okay. I'm going to attack him with 1 slash. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a 16 plus, what is it? Sorry, I switched over. It's gonna be a 28 to hit.
28 will hit. Now remember, this is your full action. So go ahead and swing again before you calculate damage.
Okay. Gonna be 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Damage. Total damage is gonna be 37. And then I also have my D12 of radiant damage. No, I don't. Dang it. Ah, fuck. I don't have that anymore. Sorry.
All right.
37 points of damage.
By 2 hit points. DTD.
Yeah, baby!
Oh, damn.
By 2 hit points.
Yes! Yes!
Describe that Emperor's Demise as it strikes you down as you go to 0, dropping to 1 knee. Describe the blow.
As he hits me, he reaches back, and I'm down on 1 knee, just gonna thrust my sword straight up, very similar to the Lord of the Rings, like I'm no man, and stabs the Witch King of Angmar, and just right through the cloak, and you see all the veins tense up, as it looks like Shadow, but I definitely hit something harder than that. And I will let you describe the effects of what I do.
In your final strike, it just completely dissipates what was left of that shadow form, as it explodes out in multiple directions in just like a tremor that hits you in the chest. The ash is blown away on either side. The forms of the Yanti and the whispers that you can hear in your ear begin to dissipate as their forms too. You can hear the screams of no, as they ripple and fade away. As the image of you in the shadow realm begins to blur, and the light creeps in like an effective sun ray and begins to rip away the darkness that is up over the top of you, as it starts with a single column that begins to expand, shining light over the cherry blossom trees and up over the rest of this temple in Mudang Dong proper, as you're left standing inside of this pond. Emperor vanquished. and Mudang Dong under your control.
And
Okay, where's the loot? Did we level out?
first things first. First things first.
I pee in the pond.
I think I stand up and being still at 0 hit points, or at 1 hit point, rather, I'm just gonna whisper, vengeance. And then I'm gonna fall backwards into the water and pass out.
Not the safest.
That's called
place to
drowned.
pass out.
Not the.
I'm very buoyant.
He's a boy.
Dead bodies float.
So what you're saying is they're not real muscle, it's just a blow-up suit?
Yes.
Like floaties?
That's why you're stronger than me.
Fair.
Her bait score's 1 higher than mine from those damn gauntlets.
Suck it.
But you have that potion. You're at like 28 right now.
Oh yeah, I'm totes jacked, bruh.
How long does that potion last?
Longer than you.
Oh, that's a weird
No,
burn.
I don't think it does.
Called extends.
Okay.
Jesus.
I think I deleted the potion. I don't know how long it lasts actually.
Well, it's over now.
Doesn't matter.
Stronger than you again.
As you guys begin to feel the cool, crisp wind from the mountain blowing in, cherry blossoms slowly falling in the air.
Kashgar, was that your parents? I saw. I'm assuming we can breathe again, right?
Yeah, Carl got rid of the
Did that
spell.
spell.
Oh.
Way to go.
Sounds about right from Tyson.
Yeah.
Oh, Tyson.
Fine, just slinging big spells to help everyone else out because y'all can't fucking breathe. You don't even pay attention. It's totally cool.
Feeding the
Everyone
dogs,
can
bro.
breathe except Tyson. I ended the spell everywhere except around him.
You could just shove his face in the pond.
Continue, Tyson.
Kashgar, that was your parents here that just disappeared with fucking Chikios? What did we miss?
Well, considering we have the same information, I'm not quite sure, but my mom and dad are safe. Mudang Dong is safe. And most importantly, I am now the biggest in Mudang Dong. And I just leave my sword over, and I just flex, and I do the Terry Crews pack bounce that I can't do in real life.
Tyson, do it.
Do it, Tyson.
Nope.
Somebody play a string loot card. Make Tyson do it.
And I'm big in Mudang Dong. And then I literally just lean back on the mat that we're inside and just.
The little spiders that are healing you are like waving their arms like they're cheering.
I'm gonna search for the Yang tea that were around there. I don't, just to make sure. I'm gonna zoom around, tasting the soil, that kind of stuff.
Strange man.
I'm tracking them.
It doesn't seem like their presence is there anymore.
Okay.
Rob, do I still have 2 of me?
Do you?
Technically, it's still a minute. I'll let you do as you wish. Go ahead and roll a 1d10.
A 3?
They're gonna last for 3 more minutes.
Boy.
As Buford comes down from his scouting mission, then both of us are just gonna walk over and just kind of lean on either side of him and just kind of.
I will put them both on the broomstick and run alongside. I'm going to run away.
If we if we destroyed the Emperor, do you think all is well in the town? Do you think they know that the Emperor has fallen?
I pop up immediately and I run to the very top of the tower that we're in, and I look out on the town and see. I just immediately, lightning to my brain, realize that there are tons more spirits out there that may still be fighting. I'm not sure what's happened out there, so I run to the top to get a better vantage point of the city.
And as you run to the top, you look out down upon the city that is largely still smoldering, but you can see once where the Emperor's flags were, you can see green jade wolves.
I'll do a barbarian howl. A half-orc howl, just...
Klashka, the dong air, ring the dong air.
What, and that giant, there's a giant bell in here, right?
Yeah, it is a giant bell.
I will just bang that thing with my new sword, just make it as metallic of a sound as possible, while I just...
Sand person now?
I join you.
Because you both realize there's a rope there after you hit it the first time.
Too much adrenaline. Too many rages in 1 hour.
Should probably consult a physician.
Lockhart is going to limp back over to where the throne is and throw himself in the seat, kind of slumped over to one side.
That was booby trap.
Fall into it.
As you guys ring out another 9 dongs.
I just, as me and Klashgar share the howl / eagle cry, I'll land by him at the top of the tower. Just hold out one hand, do the bro like Batman hug, clasping his that, and just, I would die for you, but I'm glad it did not come to that.
I am also glad that you didn't die. You're a very, very, very good friend for going through this with me. All the way from when we first started fighting. And as for the others, I'm glad we found them.
This is just but a step in a long road ahead.
I'm glad you're thinking in
journey together.
I'm glad you're thinking in ground terms. It seems you've turned a new feather. New steps, roads. Look at you.
Sometimes you have to get a little grounded to truly understand what life is about and find purpose.
I'll pull out my wings at that point and fly up and be like, but this is okay if we reach new heights. And just fly up there and clasp an arm. High five!
Yes, I now have 2 arms clasped.
Roll a 13 for hunch.
The real treasure was friendship. All
That
along.
is fine, but I am also keeping an eye out for any loot.
Well, I don't know about you, but perhaps we could head to town, meet up with our remaining friends, maybe have a drink and a fucking nap. I don't even know the last time we've got just a solid night's rest.
Or a drink. I'm pretty vascular right now. I've raged quite a bit.
Yes.
Glashgar, do you know what is going to happen to the spirits of your clansmen?
Well, if there's any indication of what the flags look like outside, I'd say that not only they and their spirits are free, but the city and the memory of them is going to live on for a very, very long time.
By the way, Yotachi is still there that you have within your hands. It is in the material realm with you, Jade Wolf in tow.
Glashgar, maybe we should honor your ancestors and rename Mudane Dong to Jade Wolf Dong. Okay, well, here's a thought. Swirl it around.
I don't know. It's good thought, good sentiment. I don't think it translates well.
Perhaps it is too girthy of a name.
Yeah, it doesn't exactly roll off. Doesn't roll off the tongue. It rolls onto it.
Yeah, that's it right here.
Well, what we did here, we just overthrew an empire and a dictatorship. We certainly need to make sure that a new leader and government is chosen to rule this town. And maybe Lockhart can help with that. He was from here before and knows what it was like before. But can we get a drink and then just hang out for just one moment? Take this in.
Aye. That I think would be a very good thing.
Alright, I've got some questions, but they can wait till after the drink.
I think you're gonna want to come down here and see what I found on the main level.
We do that.
On our way. Un momento, por favor.
We walk down to the main level.
March.
March.
As you guys make your way back down to the main level, you can see the bamboo rug has been rolled to its side and a descending set of stairs has been produced, and you can see Lockhart leaning over, showing a switch on that throne has opened up a chamber.
Yeah, I wish it was a day. He's just sitting there washing his ass.
Ugh.
In your reality, it can. As Glashgar leads down into this chamber.
Arinia, you seem to be a bit off of your game. Normally, you're the one that you're the type that finds this hidden area of potential loot, and now Lockhart is doing your job.
Perhaps I am busy spending time celebrating a hard-earned win with a good friend for once.
Oh,
It is good
And
to
then
see.
my twin, if it's still there, is just kind of like in the background.
Sassy as fuck.
Buford's sweaty and passed out behind him.
In her defense, kind of lucked into this one. As you guys all make your way into a chamber that is lit with radiant white light from torches on the side, all displaying an array of ancient weapons. Bloody. You go up to the wall and find 2 hand crossbows and a heavy crossbow. They're decorated in an ancient Mudong Dang style that you can produce yourself. You can decide however you want them to look.
Okay. You want me to tell you right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, the heavy crossbow is going to be a deep crimson color with where it's almost like the actual handle, the whole body of it is a crimson dragon with gold accents, and it's the whiskers that come out that make the actual bow part of it.
Oh, cool.
And I'm gonna take a little bit more. The bolts are actual like little like wavy tongues that I shoot. So it's like
Badass.
the two hand crossbows. I want to say they're more stealthy, so they're probably a black with pretty simple, because I would imagine they're like for the ninjas. They're black with very sharp looking bow part that kind of mimics almost like a throwing star of a silver, with the points going to almost like a greenish purple color for like the poisonous looking, but very minimalistic on that, with just a little symbol of some like Mudang Dong character. I don't know what it means, but just a little one on the inside of each one.
Nice.
Badass. Add 2 +2 hand crossbows and 1 +2 heavy crossbow.
Nice.
Oh, that makes me feel good.
Aaron, yeah.
Oui, monsieur.
You see a staff on the wall. Describe what this staff in the style of Mudang Dong looks like. I just linked you the item to add to your sheet.
Okay. Let me see here. So for the staff, it is going to have a dragon's head on the end of it. So it's going to be an ornate golden staff with the dragon spiraling up of it. And then at the very end, it's got its mouth open at the end. And it has like a little red orb at the end in the mouth.
This staff does +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls with it. You also gain a +2 to your armor class, +2 to saving throws, and +2 to spell attack rolls.
Yeah.
It has 20 charges. You can cast Cone of Cold. More importantly, Fireball at the 5th level.
It's so apt that I put a little red orb at the end. I didn't even read the thing.
She didn't even know.
Fireball! Yes.
You can cast Globe of Invulnerability, Hold Monster, Levitate, Lightning Bolt, Magic Missile, Ray of Enfeeblement, or Wall of Force.
It's a Gandalf staff. Jesus.
Nice.
Wow.
You shall burn all the orb.
What, can it do Moonbeam?
I don't throw it away. Throw it away. Can't even do Moonbeam.
Breaks it in half.
You can use
it
it,
in the
by the
fire.
way, breaking it in half,
Yeah,
you
you
can
actually
use an
can.
action to break the staff over your knee or
I
a
was
solid
joking.
surface and perform an retributive strike. The staff is destroyed and releases its remaining magic in an explosion that expands to fill a 30-foot radius.
Oh.
Oh, fuck,
You
Mom.
gonna read the rest of that, Rob? You have a 50% chance to instantly travel to a random plane of existence, avoiding the explosion. If you fail to avoid the effect, you take force damage equal to 16 times the number of charges in the staff.
Oh.
Every other creature in the area must make a DC 17 dex save.
Then use all but one charge.
It is an oh shit of oh
so if
shits.
I'm fucked and gonna die, just snap it.
Hey, but if you go to a different dimension, I have the little handkerchief of.
And you can try to find me.
I just keep going.
Just
This
be like,
staff
Aaron,
will
yay!
self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Zephyr, You go up to the wall and you find a boomerang. I want you to describe what this Moodang Dong boomerang looks like to you.
Hashtag
No,
okay,
Dang that.
Returning.
I'd
A
bang that ring.
dong-a-ring.
it's gonna be like a huge boomerang, like a big one. Like I have to carry it on my back. It's so big,
An
like
anime one.
it's big, and it's going to look like it's made of just a bunch of, you know, the amethyst geodes that have all the points and they're real small. It's gonna look like it's
Yeah, my
just
birthstone, not my
covered-
birthstone.
Exactly.
Gotta hope people start
Exactly.
buying amethyst shit now.
It's just gonna be like covered in that. And it's gonna have runes carved into it, and it's gonna have this really cool runic looking cat picture right in the middle. And like I said, it's gonna be just fucking massive.
Badass. You can add a +2 boomerang to your sheet. However, instead of it being a D4, since it is a giant boomerang, I want you to roll a D8 whenever you use it.
Ooh.
Nice.
That is a razor edge boomerang.
Yeah, knock your damn teeth out.
Made from Australia.
That's not a dongarang. This is a dongarang.
Car Kid. As you step up to the wall, you find a short bow. Describe what that short bow looks like.
So this short bow is in the shape of two wings with feathers facing back. It's basically like a flying V. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's a flying V of wings, and then the feathers are coming back off of it, almost like little small icicles. And then there's actually not a string there. The string only appears when I go to draw it.
Badass.
Nice. Nice.
Add a +2 short bow.
Tyson, have you played Fire Emblem?
Ah,
Dang it, which one is it? The one where you have the two families. Have you played any of the Fire Emblems?
Oh, Fire Emblem 2 Families.
I have not
Is it
played
called
any
Two
Fire
Families?
Emblem
I-
stuff.
actually, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be a short bow. It does not have to be a short bow. It can be. It can be any size that you want it to be.
Oh, Fire Emblem Hatful of McCoys. That's what it was.
I hate you all.
It's all right.
Fire Emblem Fates, maybe?
Fates. I think it is Fates.
Yeah, but one of the characters there has a bow that draws, and that's
That's cool.
very similar to what you described.
So just add a +2 bow of non-magical.
No, it's magical.
Like it's because it's +2. It doesn't have like a warning or anything like that.
I kind of.
Just type in bow and you'll have to scroll down. Or long bow or short bow, whatever you want to do. I have a +12 to hit now. Only sharpshooter.
Does Lockhart get anything?
Friendship.
Friendship?
Lockhart has actually not walked down into the chamber with you.
He locks us all in. Plot twist.
Clashgar,
Hello.
holding on to your new sword.
Pretend it's green.
Nope, it's pink.
Squint your eyes for a second. You seem to concentrate. kind of holding on to this. You begin to transform into a large jade direwolf.
Ooh.
I thought you were going to say a real orc, not a half orc.
Rude.
Once for 24 hours, you can polymorph into a jade direwolf.
Fuck.
Sick.
Yeah. Fuck. Period. Yeah, that's awesome. That is
You
fucking
rest
awesome.
almost 6 foot tall in the middle of your back. Just a massive green beast.
Hell yeah. Whew, that's awesome. That is cool as hell.
As you guys look at the rest of your weapons, Lockhart has climbed all the way up to the bell tower, looking out over the city of Mudang Dong. He pulls out a small note from his pocket. As he unfolds the note, as the rest of the city is smoldering on fire in the background, you can see that it's well aged. It looks like a note long from his past. As he reads down to the final lines, a few tears roll down his cheek. As he reads the last sentences over again, that this will be our last moments. But this will be the way. This is our destiny. And at the bottom, it's signed Katsura. And that's where we will end this week's episode.
Yay!
Ghost.
She's dead.
I mean, she was in the
She's in the pocket dimension.
The last
Yeah,
time,
Dimension
yeah, the last
pocket.
time that you saw her, she kissed Lockhart goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
This
I mean,
is,
yeah, not many people survived. I'm wondering who is left in Mudang Dong to actually rebuild.
this is a
Hopefully catfish people.
this is an allusion to some sort of prophecy or destiny that was laid down when Lockhart was there.
Oh, sorry. I'm like 6 cents in this shit. I'm like overthinking. Like, is she dead and the note was written forever ago? She's been dead the whole time? What the fuck is
Overshooting
going
it,
on?
bud. Roll it back.
No.
Roll it back. Too complex.
Calm down, Socrates.
I'm really like, what?
Not that complex.
Okay, yeah, that's where I'm like, wait a minute.
Classic whodunit.
Yeah, classic. That's awesome.
In the last little moment for chat will be a scene for everybody that is here within the community, as you guys all independently, everyone in chat pulls out a small invitation bound in Mudang Dong lace, an invitation for the wedding of Bloody Buford and Aaron Ye.
Make a creepier face, hun. Well, wedding's off.
It's gonna be like the World of Warcraft wedding where we get invaded. And everyone gets killed.
As much as I wanted to do the ultimate Final Fantasy wedding and have it interrupted in some possible way.
I'll jump off a tower. It's fine. I can do it.
Hey.
And it was on the table at one point in time. Now,
I
there's...
kind of wanted to do a pirate wedding too, where I get married in the middle of the battle.
I do have ceremony.
Marry us.
Has anyone seen the Critical Role wedding episode besides me and RoBear?
Probably not.
No, I didn't see it.
Not yet. Not yet. Don't say anything.
Please don't. Yeah.
Ruin it.
It's good.
Next week, we will have a very special guest.
Matt Mercer. Sorry.
Matt Mercer. Not prepared. My body's not ready.
You're not prepared. You're not prepared for this guest.
I just want to smell his hair.
Long time in the making. We'll
Do we
see
know
you
who it
guys next week. I'm not going to tell you anything for a special guest edition of the marriage of Bloody Buford and Aaron Ye.
Oh God, I'm getting married in a week. Fuck.
If you don't wear a wedding a wedding dress next episode, black, of course, with spiders.
I actually think I have an Asian style kimono, but do I
Shocker.
really want to get dressed up for the?
Yes.
I think we should all get dressed. I'll put on a
I
bow
mean,
tie.
I was going to. Anyway.
Oh, absolutely. I was already planning on
Okay,
doing
all
that.
right. As long as we're confirming it now.
I'm gonna wear my blazer.
Buford, Chad.
Sure. Okay.
I know you have a suit.
We know you have a suit.
We've seen
What
it.
do you mean we know? Like, you've seen me in one?
Yeah. Remember? Valentine's Day 2 years ago.
Oh, that's a red
Oh,
button.
yeah,
the
we dressed
episode,
all
it was on the
fancy.
ground.
Yeah.
By the way, if you go, I have that episode saved somewhere. If you go back and watch it and you fast forward really quickly, it's just you having less and less clothes on.
You're so fucking hot.
Yeah, you're like all buttoned up, and then like you go like a quarter way through, no tie. Quarter way through, no jacket. Like another third, you're like just an undershirt.
Yep. It was
I'm
so hot.
gonna have to ruin another button-up shirt. I can't wear sleeves, but I gotta dress up. So
I like how
give
it's
and
like
take.
you're allergic to sleeves. I can't wear sleeves. You know, I break out in hives.
Just go to Goodwill and get a really cheap one. You won't have to.
What are you even gonna do when we're in San Antonio and it's like 60, 50 degrees?
I'm praying for hot weather in Texas.
He's dirty Vulcan before that.
It's always hot in Texas.
The stars are not big and bright. The stars just traps.
All right, Final just nailed it.
In the hall.
Final just nailed it on the head. Just one more wedding for Mike to go to.
Yeah, just another wedding.
That's a sick burn. Sick burn, loser.
Oh my God! You
I
even have to
can't
do
even.
it.
I can't even escape it in my me and my friends like other reality game.
Hey, Mike, pretend I'm right next to your ear. You can always say no.
Guys, I have to go practice being a Jade Wolf. I will not be able to attend.
Oh, that's funny, Mikey, because you think you have actually a choice.
Sound like this one.
What are you talking about? Do whatever you
Carl's
want.
like,
I know. Yeah, I actually do whatever I want. She's awesome.
You need to paint that wolf behind you green.
Anyway,
Join us next time on Saved by the Spell.
Oh, we're just pushing buttons. Hold on, I got
I
one.
love it. No, that's how we're gonna send it out. Love you guys.
Huh?